Hey, it's Jenny from Jenny D Candles. Today I'm going to show you a video that I had previously recorded. It is about my triple wick, triple layered candle that I thought of making. Now, I've never experienced anything like this. The reason why it's previously recorded is because I shot half the video with my camera, and my camera kind of died on me. So I had to shoot, excuse me, the other half of the video on my phone. I tried to piece it together, I uploaded it to my computer, some of my software updated, it lost some of my clips and some of my footage. I was able to salvage at least some of it, so I was able to put together just a small clip of what I was doing. It's unfortunately not all of it, but I will just go ahead and I will show you the footage that I had salvaged. So my camera just died on me, so unfortunately I had to do the rest of this on my phone. But I measured out the wax, it is now melted, I added the fragrance to it, I added the dye to it, and as you can tell I have some dye on my fingers. It is like everywhere, but let me show you how dark it is, and I only added 2 drops of candle dye. So look how dark this is right now. That is crazy dark. But I'm letting it cool. I added it at 185. So we're gonna see what it really looks like when this stuff gets poured. But I'm not even kidding. I have my own dropper, and look how dark this is. This dye is just I don't even know right now. It's just so dark. Alright, so this is about down to temp. So we're going to do one last swirl. And unfortunately, I don't have holders long enough for this vase. So we're just going to kind of tie these together. And I'm going to hold them as we pour. Alright. Whew! Here goes nothing. I'm hoping these wicks just stay there. And it didn't. I need to find something to keep these together. I twisted them together because I figured when the candle is completed, I'm gonna cut this part off anyway. And I can always straighten them out as going through layer to layer to layer. So I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and let this cool, and then we'll do our second layer. All right, so now that you guys have seen that short footage, this is how my candle turned out. Isn't that lovely? So the bottom here, I don't know if you can see it, but the bottom here is supposed to be red and it looks pink. So I clearly did not use enough dye like I should have. This second layer is pink. I don't know if you can see that. And this actually turned out decently well. I'm actually pretty proud of that second layer. That second layer, see, it doesn't have any frosting on it. And the third layer is orange, which it obviously has a little bit of frosting on there. And then obviously look at the top. I clearly did not wait until the pink layer was completely dry because it marbled together. And I mean, honestly, it actually kind of looks kind of cool. But what we're going to do is actually, now that this is completely dry, we're going to light it and see how well it does. I spaced these out. I don't know if you can see that as well. I spaced these out as evenly as I could. I know I eyeballed it, but I've done it so many times that it looks even to me. So we're going to light this, and we're going to come back probably, I don't know, what time is it? Maybe in an hour, and see where the melt pool is and see how it is melting. After lighting the candle, I set my timer for an hour. I was getting a little anxious to see how it was doing, so it's only been about 40 minutes, and I don't know if you guys can see here. I'm going to lift it up. It is not nearly where it needs to be. You usually need to have a full melt pool from like side to side within the hour, so it's not quite there, and it doesn't look like it's going to be there, like considering it's been 40 minutes. It should already be halfway, and it's not. So it tells me that I need to do more experimentation, obviously, with the candle dye. Maybe I used, you know, a different, wrong size wick for the triple wick. But like I said, this is my first candle. This is my first time doing this with triple wick and the dye. All in all, I am happy of how it turned out, but I could have probably used a little bit more wax too. Like earlier when I showed you guys the different layers, like obviously the first layer of red was like a huge layer. The second layer was very thin, and then the orange one I used a little bit more, but it was still thin. It didn't fill up the entire container. So all in all, like I said, I'm happy about it. It could have been a little better, but hey, you know, it was my first time. If you guys have any comments or suggestions that might help me, please let me know. Please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it wasn't a full video. Unfortunately, my footage got, you know, some of it got erased, but you know, hey, what can you do? But I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.